The following program contains adult language, descriptions of fantasy violence, and a general lack of skill, talent, and quality. Audience discretion is advised.
Hello and welcome to Party of 5e. Insert witty, self-deprecating introduction here because I was too lazy to write one myself. Alright, let's crack on. Alright, so you guys just had an evening chat with Deckard, who helped you guys identify a few items that you all had. He has retired off to his little tiny shack, not far away from the campfire that you guys presumably had started. You have the bandit captain that you had tied up, and it is nearing bedtime. So, anything you guys would like to do beforehand? Any kind of downtime activities, anything like that?
Pray that we don't get into combat because they lied to me and told me we had rested.
I thought we had.
Not just yet. Not just yet. I wanted to make sure that we didn't have anything left to do.
Oh.
Because we kind of
Teacher, did you collect the homework? That's my character sheet.
Right.
It's a freaking classic. No, I'm thinking. I don't know. We're in the middle of the woods.
Mm-hmm.
This guy came up, and then did he go back to his? You said there was a shack, and
There was, and he went off
did
to
the
his.
shack disappear when he walked away?
It's still there presently.
I'm thinking it's like one of those
Got into a
Chinese
Buick and
shops.
Right.
The shack got into a Buick and drove away.
And you have, and of course you guys still have those two ponies, those two horses that you guys retrieved.
Yes.
Bonus.
Yep.
I mean, it could be a no. I just wanted to make sure because that's where we stopped, and I just wanted to make sure I didn't leave anything hanging.
So Aust, after remembering and kind of recounting some of his story, losing his mentor, he's still just despondently just poking at the fire. So he's not really interested in actively engaging anyone at this time.
Okay. All right.
Luke would probably just be investigating, inspecting his book, looking at it as if there's still further mysteries about this thing that he has yet to uncover. After finding out that this thing on the front is significant.
I'll try to feed the horses. Is there any?
Oh yeah, by the way, so we got them, but we have zero.
Yeah, no horse experience. I get it.
And
So
zero plans to properly
horses.
Mommy, can we get a horse?
Yeah.
And then you feed it.
If you
you take care of it. Yeah.
No,
We'll take care of it.
And then it always ends up back on. Yeah, and stuff. So that's what I would like to see if we can.
Okay. I guess go ahead and give me animal handling check. See how well you feed these animals.
Animal handling.
How well? Man, not very well. That's gonna be a 6.
Okay. Yeah. So I don't know.
But there's nothing to search for. Couldn't I do nature?
Yeah, you could do a survival check if you can, or lead them to a plant that they might enjoy more than just grass or something.
Actually, one of the
Good ones, yeah.
Actually, one of the good ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean if I'm doing the same role.
Yeah, let's roll it again then.
All right. Thank you.
Love that.
Do I get advantage because we're in a forest?
I mean.
I feel like the second roll is your advantage.
He's already letting you
Really pushing your luck here.
So you walk up the first time with just a branch and you're just
Right?
eat it is stupid horse, eat it, and they're just
Oh god,
So-
that's really funny. Yeah, it was 14 this time. Is that better?
yeah. So you're okay, they don't want to be hand fed, so you take
lead the horse to water.
you lead them somewhere a little off, and they find a patch
Can
of
we make him
grass.
drink though?
The horses are fine. The horses are.
Man.
Alrighty, so you guys,
they're good to go.
They're good to go.
HP all the way
They're
up.
good to go. Yeah, you guys turn in for the evening. I did have a question for Lukthaen.
Sure.
Is he the type that would, because as an elven kind, he only needs 4 hours. Is he the kind to stay up late and then wake up with everyone else, or go to bed with everyone else and wake up early?
It's a good question. I mean, he likes the night hours. So depending on where we are relative to the sun, he's going to take his 4 hours of light activity whenever it is like mostly dark. So if that's like late at night and we stop, if it's already dark, he'll probably chill and then wake up when the sun starts to rise. Go into his trance when the sun starts to rise,
Right.
like take cover, shelter. So I guess it kind of depends on when we settle for the evening.
Yeah. So at this point, it is getting pretty dark. It is pretty much nighttime. So this probably would be that time
Yeah.
where you'd want to just kind of chill out by yourself,
Yeah.
do what you got to do.
I think he's got a lot of thoughts on his mind too that he can't really clear them to get into his deep trance state.
Yeah.
You have to be pretty meditative at that point.
Indeed.
The one time that nobody needs you is like at that time. You know, everybody's sleeping. Good to go. I get it.
So as
Anyway.
mostly everyone else is going to bed, going to sleep, Lukthaen, you're staying up just a little bit longer, just to have that peaceful nighttime all to yourself. But just before, as everyone else is going to sleep and you're kind of getting your own stuff ready, you notice Haugh is actually not in the circle, as it were. He's kind of found a little patch off, a little, maybe about 10 feet away from the campsite. This forest has a pretty good canopy, and there's a lot of good coverage, but he's found a little patch where the night sky is kind of shining through. It's a very clear night. You know, if you were to look up, lots of stars, the moon shining brightly, and you actually see Haugh just kind of much like a meditative state in this little patch of sky or starlight shining through a space in the trees, and he's just kind of just sitting there, again about 10 feet away from the camp, and he looks calm, peaceful, just kind of bathing in that starlight. Anything you would like to do before?
I don't know, I want to know more about Haugh, but I also there's almost this air of you'll find out what you need to find out when you find it out kind of thing. And I also as stated, I respect the trance that he might be in, and maybe that's how he rests. So I think I'm probably first watch if everybody's turning in, and I will probably just make sure that I mostly orient myself to him so that I can make sure that he is safe. But I don't necessarily think that I would approach him in that situation.
Okay, very good.
Interesting.
And then Bandit Captain, did we do anything special with him before turning in?
I think he's just still tied up, right?
Right?
But had he awakened, because we weren't sure.
We asked him questions, and he said
Yeah.
he was coming
Yeah.
from.
He came back.
So
to
he's
consciousness.
back.
I think you guys reinforced the knots after.
Yeah, we did.
So it's okay, but it just go back to sleep, or no, probably not, right?
Just want to make sure we've tied up loose ends. Okay.
Yeah, you guys did double check the knots, right?
Yeah, we spent 2 hours. You guys were getting the
No. That's not the one. That's not the knot you want. He's gonna get it wrong. You gotta do it this way. You gotta do it this way.
Yeah, well.
All right.
Yeah, I imagine that the knot's good at this point.
Okay.
Too funny.
So, in the morning, right? Magically, you hear You know, there's a what is it? Rooster, thank you.
I was gonna say the hawk, right? The hawk is like
Right, yeah. Right.
What was that hawk noise again?
Right.
It's however what is it? 8 o'clock.
Right.
Oh yeah, I guess it is a signal. I was thinking like that Pierce like. The same thing I've been. It's just
Slapping the baseball. Why does it sound like a leprechaun? It's fun.
Hilarious.
Good times.
Yeah.
Okay.
8 tolls of the.
So we hear the seagull.
You guys-
Nowhere near the water.
So,
We might be.
yeah, right? I was like, what's that? Yeah, you hear buoys ding, ding, ding out in the water. Yeah. No. All right. So you guys wake up, or the equivalent of waking up, coming out of a trance, things like that. What you all notice when you wake up, obviously because you were pretty well focused on Fayal when you went to bed. When you wake up, he's in the same place, just now kind of curled up, and as if he actually did go to sleep at a certain point throughout the night. You see, as everyone else is waking up, you also notice that the shack that Deckard had retired to is now gone. Completely gone. No trace if it were ever there to begin with.
Wild.
What you also notice is your bandit captain friend is not quite where you left him. He is about, 20 feet away.
Is he scooting?
He is sitting against a tree, and there is rope all the way around him and the tree. He is, he has essentially a gag, and his legs are completely wrapped in rope. And then there's a little note or a little scroll, something pinned to it.
So Oscar
Are we
go
all
grab
up?
the note.
Yeah.
And then.
Well, wait.
No, I'm grabbing the note.
Okay.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I would like to run up too, because this was our job, and I really would rather control the situation if I can. So, yeah. Can we do opposed? Since it's at the beginning, I get 10 extra feet.
I'm trying to be the first one there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's the
Okay.
Okay.
I guess give me. I guess who gets there first.
Okay. Can I also hold? If he wins, I want to hold a spell.
Oh my goch.
I'll just.
Well,
okay.
yeah. We'll see
Just roll
How this
d20.
goes.
I rolled a 13.
13.
Just straight on D20.
Yeah.
That's
Because
true.
I'm like it's a.
Oh.
5.
Okay. Yeah. So you're ahead of her to get to the
The note.
note.
Okay.
And
I
you're
didn't want to do this,
doing-
but okay. It seems like we really want to win this. So,
Who's we?
that's
Not
me.
tires. But not tires.
I didn't realize the party of 5E had an A team and a B team.
When that
Just
happened,
like the A and B
once we had to
plus,
sit
we
here
got-
for 2 hours looking at a knot.
We got Team Alpha and Team Backstabber over there.
I'm a
I was
thorn
thinking
whip.
like bow tie. Team bow tie. Be cute.
So I guess it's an attack, right?
I guess it is.
What?
Yeah.
What spell? I'm
Thorn
sorry.
whip. Thorn whip.
Whoa!
I'm a hook him real quick. Let's
Hook.
16 plus.
16 will hit me.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So I do a little bit of damage.
So just to
What are
stay.
you? What are you
We're
trying
winning!
to do?
What are you winning?
What are we winning?
You take 6 damage.
Let me understand what we're winning here.
Getting to the
Our
card
pride.
first.
Our pride.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
We're keeping it.
We're winning.
Because we are the tires of the knot.
We're upset that he's far. Okay.
I don't want.
To be
He's
fair,
in a different place.
the guy's in a
He
different
has the
place.
knot
It was
in a
your
different-
knot.
That's what I'm saying. Is that he's in a different place, and so I can control.
And
the
now he has a
situation.
card on his body.
I'm
Okay?
still confused how this warrants me being attacked, but
Well, you're not. You weren't supposed to
ahead
take
of
this
me.
much damage, but
well,
you're taking
then
6
don't attack
damage.
your party mates.
to
Yeah, so let me just pipe in real quick. So, Luke was actually thinking to himself this whole time, before all this happened. Like, he's like, oh, shit, I didn't watch him good enough. He could have escaped. So he's like sitting there, like thinking he's really fucked up, and he sees all this happen, and he's like, "What are we doing, guys?"
Okay. Well.
So what does Thornwhip do after
So I think I'll
does
pull you
6
back.
damage?
No,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
What are you doing?
like,
I'll get it. I've
It
got
pulls
it.
him 10 feet closer to me.
Is there
So-
is there a save for that, or it just happens whenever you?
Well, I hit it, so it
16.
It automatically does it.
so Luke is
Um,
asking Arlo what he's doing. What
As
is-
I'm being pulled back.
Well,
Where's
I'm
Arlo?
gonna go for his just like
Can't-
one leg and pull him back.
Isn't that a question? I mean, that's just a question. So I've got it.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
fine. I've got it.
Yeah.
You've
I mean,
got it.
so the thing is that I'm a mage, so I can tell that what you did just caused him like
Yeah.
physical
Well,
damage.
I'll be like, oops,
Oh, what?
didn't mean to cause that much harm.
Have you got the
Don't
healing?
know what you're
So
doing.
Have
then,
you got the healing potion?
I do have healing, don't worry.
so Aust is gonna then stand up and be like, "What the hell is wrong with you?"
She was trying to get the note.
I was
that-
trying to get the note.
That was worthy of
Okay, I
causing
got it.
him pain.
Oh my
Look,
god.
my ankle's all twisted now.
Here, have some berries. Okay, I'm gonna use good berry and give him 10 berries.
Okay.
Honestly.
What does that
Okay.
do? How much is that?
You have 10 berries, so 1 berry per health. One. You can eat them whenever you want. It's
Oh.
each berry gives you 1 health.
I'm gonna eat 8 of those, or 6 of those, and get my 6 health back, and be like really confused. Like this is the most toxic relationship I've ever been a part of.
Yeah.
It's like, oh.
my gosh.
And you get
there
so
first.
silly. Fantastic.
Yeah, you get there
okay.
first.
Okay, alright. Calm down. Okay.
I'm still really confused what the point of that
Sweet
was.
little shenanigans, okay?
Yeah.
Just
we,
chill out. That's
we're,
fine.
we're,
We got the note. Everybody calm
What
down.
does the note say to me as I read it silently
just say
to
that.
myself?
yeah.
Are you okay?
I
fine.
guess. Don't tell me how I feel.
It's a cantrip. How much can that do?
Listen, they went and got
Do you want to
horses,
see?
and now they're like best friends. I get it.
I'm just confused
You
why
try.
you felt the need to attack me about
I just tried to pull you back. There was more thorns than I expected in the thorn whip.
S- All right. So Fox has the note
Yes.
now. The note. So you're reading it to yourself, not
Yes.
out loud.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Seems like a dick move. What's on the note, Fox?
So the note says.
Wow, it's really terrible handwriting. Give me a second. I can't.
So the note says, "This one tried being disruptive.
Oh, it's the guy.
I could have banished him if you wanted, but I figured you had unfinished business." Signed, Deckard.
Great.
Is it worth it?
Was it worth it?
It was all hurt.
Oh, yeah, okay.
No,
Yeah.
that's not as I recall.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. You're reading the card. You're the only one who knows.
Yeah. Deckard left this and said that this one was being unruly, and he decided to, leave him with us instead of banishing him because we have
Finished business.
yeah, unfinished business is what the note says.
Oh, we've got unfinished business. Certainly.
And then, P.S. You can leave him here if you wish. He will be fine.
Okay. Okay, so basically, yeah, I mean, he could have banished him if we wanted him to, but he left him here for us. We can also leave him here after we're done with him, and he'll be fine. Sound good? What's next?
I think if you tied him up better the first time, probably wouldn't have been an issue, but...
No, like I said, I mean, he was being unruly. Deckard was dealing with him and could have banished him, but decided not to. Since we are still dealing with him. You know, good thing that he was around. Did you see Deckard when he was here last night?
He was tied up as we left him when I went into my tent.
I thought you were on watch.
For the first 4 hours, yes.
Who else was on watch? Who was next? Was it you?
We didn't establish any watch.
Wait!
We did.
Man, we really need to set up a good schedule for next time. Yeah, I think we're all at fault here.
It seems like the survivalists should be better survivalists, but less attacking of their party
Oh my
mates.
gosh, it's a twisted
What
ankle.
does it matter?
You
What does it
didn't
matter if
lose
the rest
a
of the world
leg.
is after us if our own people are just as after us as well?
Right.
Oh my gosh, I think that you're making a mountain out of molehill. Okay. Y'all
Yeah,
need
the
to
molehill being a
chill out.
note and the mountain being
I
attacked
grew up
over
with
a
a
note.
druid. Thorn Whip is not something that you need to really be afraid of, like if they truly
It's not
intend
fear.
it.
It's the principle of the matter.
All right. So at this time,
Why
Fayal,
is he running at notes?
Honestly,
At this
like,
time-
housing.
Fayal walks up and he is just as confused as everyone else, and he asks, "Everyone, please, please. We do have a higher calling that beckons us. If we're quite done here, it's perhaps time to move on."
The infant
Well-
is the voice of reason.
Someone needs to be.
Oh man, that's fair. It's a little bit of rough housing to get all the feathers. Just
Coming
like-
from the two people who spent 2
All right,
hours chasing.
so what would we like to do?
horses.
Well, so I'm wondering. I mean, is there anything else that we want with this? With
I
this
think we
guy?
had
Or do
interrogated
we
him
just-
already.
Yeah. Do we just leave it? Is there anything else?
I thought
Anything
we were
else that
keeping
need?
him for any potential ransom as far as
So
might
now
be
we're
determined.
taking him with us.
Well, we don't have to.
We have what, 2 ponies and
We can't take
Well,
Well,
him.
we have 2 ponies.
I can turn into a pony, so that's not work.
that's right. Or a big ass bear.
Yeah, we're a big ass man.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
what are we doing?
Let's just leave the guy. Fuck
Okay.
it.
Leaving the guy? So, Fayal beckons you guys. He, you know, as you guys kind of look at him as he's helping pack things up, you all notice, like most of you guys have noticed each day before, he looks a little bit taller than he was the day before. So, they grow up so fast. What you guys also notice that he almost seems preoccupied after he helped after he figured out whatever was going on with you guys. You see, he just seems kind of just preoccupied, and he's focused on something else. He's just focused on leaving. Mm-hmm. He gestures towards the north, and then he asks, "Should we continue along the road, or should we maintain cover of the forest?"
I'm always
Well,
down for
I think
cover.
we
Just with this growing boy here, he's going to make, I can only hide him in my cave for so long.
Is
So
it?
maybe we can stay in the cover. I mean, I can still guide us in this forest.
Do we have
It's-
ponies or do we have like
I mean, they're
I
horses.
thought they
They're
were
horses. They're
Yeah,
horses. I was just.
Yeah, sorry,
They
pony
would-
was not.
I'm sure they would fare fine off of the road.
Yeah,
Off-road,
of course.
yeah.
Would it slow us down?
Right. So that was going to be mechanically, yeah. You would probably be able to travel faster on the road. Of course, that
Right.
exposes you guys to any other potential passersby, or through the forest might take a little bit longer, depending on what happens, but less likely to encounter
But with my
others.
favored thing being the forest, my favorite
Terrain.
terrain being the
I mean, that would
forest,
help.
We can still, adept at traveling and surviving in such
Mhm,
regions.
sure.
so.
All right. So forest it is. Yes.
Sounds like the
That's
forest,
what it
yeah.
sounds like
I'm gonna
forest.
try to mount up on one of the horses.
Okay. All right.
And I'm gonna mount the other horse too.
Okay.
Yeah, he does it probably more confidently.
So yes, Aust has, due to his noble background, I'm sure has had many a times upon a horse, no problem, gets up. But Lukthaen, not so experienced. Please give me an animal handling check, please.
This is my brand new.
Your
Yes.
new old dice.
As we mount the horses, I'm gonna pat the one on that I'm mounting, of course, on the neck, and be like, "I'm gonna call you Hans, and that's your brother, Franz."
Sake. Ooh, animal handling. 14.
14? All right. So it's definitely not as smooth and definitely not as, as cowboyish as Mr. Aust is able to do. But you're able to make your way upon the mount of this horse. And so now you guys are on horses. And how would you all like to fare?
I will use. Shape. What is it called?
Wild shape.
Wild shape, and I would turn into a
For me,
warhorse.
they all-
Warhorse.
Yeah.
And then I'll let them get on my back.
Appreciate it.
Okay. So Fox and Fayal.
Yeah.
Upon the steed of Arlo. All right. So as you guys are preparing to mount up and to head out, Arlo, just before you take your wild shape, however, what you see is a spectral hawk, not Ram. This one is very obviously a spectral bird. It's like a glowing blue, kind of light to it, and it comes and lands right near you, and you can see it has like a little scroll or something along its along its leg, like a carrier.
I
Or a
dismount
messenger.
my horse and I full sprint to this spectral hawk.
Okay.
And I dive in such a way that I wouldn't harm the bird.
Okay.
And I'm going to get that scroll.
Okay.
Hilarious.
Let me see.
And 1, 2, 3.
Hold up.
1, 2, 3, 4,
looking at
5,
my
6,
spells
7,
real
8.
quick.
Okay. All right. Lukthaen gets to it.
Okay.
He pulls the scroll.
So, and the bird didn't try to fly away or anything?
No.
Okay.
So the
Yeah.
the spectral hawk is still just chilling there. So Luke is able to pull this scroll, and it says,
It's in common?
"What's that?"
It's in common?
You'll find out.
Okay.
literally about to read it.
Okay.
It says, 25% off your first order of 100 GP or more. You flip it over, and it says, to order, use this scroll and call out to my bird. Her name is Alexa.
Yeah.
We're writing that down. Like we, I'm not gonna
remember.
Honestly, we should probably spell it out. If anybody's got one in their house.
Does it list like what he sells?
It's a she.
Amazon.
It's a she.
Alexa doesn't want it.
She said she
It's
could
Emma.
get us.
No, I know.
Yeah,
I don't remember what she.
She said she could get us
Everything.
anything.
Anything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she would try to get us anything. That's what she said.
Or something similar.
Mhm.
You know.
Knockoff.
But mechanically, we'll just work that out.
Mm. And I just put. You guys have no idea what this says. I put it right in my pocket.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm like,
sounds good.
so it wouldn't. I wouldn't have recognized the spectral.
Not
thing
necessarily.
anyways. Yeah.
No.
Okay,
You wouldn't have known who it was from, or you wouldn't necessarily disseminate what they're doing here.
Okay.
And as soon as you put the scroll away, the bird kind of acts like it's going to fly away, but it just dissipates. And
Good catch there, Luke. Good catch. That was
Alexa.
To order, use this scroll
Okay.
and call out to my bird. Her name is Alexa.
So we gotta figure out notes
Who's
real
Alexa?
quick.
It's the bird.
Oh, okay. The one that just dusted?
Yes, we're on a first name basis. Yes.
Oh, well, good for you. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Must be nice.
Yeah.
Can we
And,
figure out
I'll do the
notes?
scroll.
Oh, great. So I'll take the
And how
scroll.
we're gonna deal with notes since this seems to
I'll read
become
it. I'm gonna hand it back to you.
an issue.
What do you mean?
Some boys can't handle
Well,
some rough
we've had 2 notes today, and we've had 2 people rush at notes. So I think we gotta.
It was very much a reaction to your.
Yeah, no,
Yeah. I
very
understand that.
Yeah.
But let's establish something. Do we want to have a note reader?
No, don't
No.
try to damage a party member, and they'll probably just be done in a collaborative way.
Well, you see how I wasn't rushing to go get the note, so yeah.
I don't understand.
He rushed to go get the note.
So that what does that mean? Why do you have to
well, she
attack
told
someone?
you to stop,
Oh,
She
and then you
didn't say
continue.
stop.
No.
She said that she was
Did you-
also going to go
did
for
you
the
not
note.
try?
Honestly, this happens is when siblings are being silly and roughhousing,
Okay.
and one person's
I'll turn
feelings
into a
gets
horse
hurt,
while this
and
argument's
then
going on.
We can't.
Oh,
That seems a bit silly to have a conversation and just deflect by turning into an animal, but
Well,
I guess druids are gonna druid, so let's move along.
Woof, stereotypes.
I know, right?
all right, moving on.
Goodness, this guy has a.
Also, I rolled a 13 to get back on my horse.
Yeah.
You fall right off the other side.
You're,
Because this is officially the second time I've ever
Yeah.
tried to
yeah, so you're probably a little, from the sprint to get the note, you're probably a little winded. You're like, okay, it's good.
Yeah.
Try to get back on there. Not quite as smooth as the last time, but you make your way up there.
5% less smooth.
5% less smooth. All right. So you guys make your way through the forest. You're traveling through there. As you mentioned, Fox, this is kind of your favored terrain. How are you guys orienting? Are you guys kind of just going side by side in a straight line? Who's
Or
leading?
two pairs of 2.
I think that depends on the. Well, there's
100%.
There's
Well,
3
so
horses.
we're on. We're
So,
on.
yeah, so-
there,
so-
2 rows of 2.
I guess it
Oh,
depends
where's
on
Rayal?
Fayal is on the horse with
With
them.
Okay.
how thick the forestry is how much we're together.
yeah.
But I think Fox would probably be leading
Yeah,
regardless.
we would be leading
Yeah, we'd
while
lead.
you guys are whispering in the back.
We're not
That's what I.
even having a conversation right now.
Yeah,
we're
if you
chilling.
guys-
That sounds like
Yeah.
a lot of projection to
You
me.
guys, yeah. So if you guys are, you guys are leading through there, and you're just, you guys are closely trailing behind. So first,
Yeah.
It would be
second-
me if we had to determine 1, 2, 3. I would be in the middle.
Right. Okay, cool. And then what also happens is pretty much nothing the whole time.
Hell yeah.
I'm I'm so good at guiding.
So yeah, you guys,
The-
as you guys deduced, right, kind of staying away from the road. The road at this point, you're still kind of traveling parallel to the established road, but probably a couple hundred yards. So you know where it is just by proximity, but nobody is just gonna spot you from the road, right? Somebody would have to actually come in through the forest and to even remotely discern that anyone's traveling through there, or unless they were just traveling through the forest themselves. So yeah, you guys go quite a bit of ways with little to no incident, other than any rough foliage, some lack of beaten paths and whatnots. So you guys make it through there pretty uneventfully. As you all continue, you're making your way through the forest, and at a certain point you notice that a lot of the greenery starts getting less. A lot of the trees, as you're going along, they're turning from brown to more of like a gray and brittle. A lot of the leaves, a lot of the trees don't even have leaves. There are many with trees that with leaves that are turning brown and have fallen off of the branches.
Can I make a nature check?
Yes.
To see if I know what might cause this kind of.
And also, what's the weather like? Like, is it overcast? Is it sunny? Like, what's the... Because we can see through everything.
That's a great question. Stand by.
I only got a 6.
Okay. So you're not quite sure, even though you have essentially lived in a forest for quite some time. You weren't outside that much, so you probably just can't really tell the difference between, a season change or something else. To your question, as you're getting to this area, you are noticing that the sky is a little less clear. It's a little bit more gray. It's getting a little bit more overcast as you're getting to this area. As you make your way, continue your way through here. Again, everything is, there are dead trees that have fallen over. There are now lots of very brittle branches and twigs along on the ground. And as you're kind of making your way through the trees, they all just snap off pretty easily. A lot of the vegetation in this area is straight up dead as you pass through. However, everyone roll me a perception check.
I will also have my pseudo dragon out, following us.
Nice.
Could you... What? Can you not cast a spell in wild shape?
I cannot cast a spell, but
But you're summoning your
is it a
familiar?
spell? I have the little rock. I don't know what the little rock is. It a spell?
Well, you would... It's more of like a spell focus.
Okay,
you would
okay.
need to actually
Well then,
grasp it.
okay, I'll just take the lowest. So
What do we
I
got?
got an 11.
11?
13.
13?
13.
15 for me and 18 for Rom.
Very good.
Nice.
Got that bird's eye view, eh? As you guys are making your way through here, you hear, at least definitely Rom and even Lukthaen starts to pick up. You hear some rustling through the forest coming your way, and you see a couple of very disheveled looking folks. Their clothes are all, it's very, very dirty and grimy, like they haven't bathed ever, it would seem like, and they're running through there, and they're coming up to you guys. They're coming up in your general direction. There's 2 of them. So they're probably they're probably about 100 feet before they get to you, and they're looking around. They're running and they're frantic and they're running around, and then you hear one of them cry out, like, it's here, run! And they're trying to run as fast as they can. They're obviously not very athletically capable, But in this moment, what you see in front of you, in between you and these individuals, what you see appear in front of you, this giant green mist, this green, almost a cloud. It takes the shape of this huge dragon. It just kind of manifests and it just forms right in front of you, but immediately you can tell it's translucent. Like you can see through it. It's this giant green glow. Aust, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh. Oh, that's not good.
With advantage, actually.
Ooh. Not much better, but a little bit better. Wisdom save, that'll be a 12.
Okay. So, for you, this is almost like a flashback.
Yeah.
You've almost seen this exact scenario before.
Yeah.
But, before you truly panic and do anything rash, something in your head clicks, and you realize this is not the same.
Mm-hmm.
You've seen this before, but it's not the same. And because of that, you're kind of able to kind of control yourself a little bit, and you don't do anything too rash, too crazy just yet. So this giant dragon, it's facing these two individuals as it's coming as they were coming in your direction. It's in between the both of you, and what it does, it brings one of its claws down. These two, they try to run in the other direction, but it's able to catch one in its claws, and it's like you can see this individual is like passing through this claw, and as this person passes through, you can see like the life just gets drained out of them, and by the time they make it through the other side of the claw, they just fall dead. One of the other ones, the other one kind of goes off in the other direction, but before it does anything else, it spins around and it sees all of you. And much like you typically see with like reptilian types, right? It kind of turns its head, so it really like can see with one good eye. It sees all of you, and it's it's looking up and down. But then it sees Luke, and it's just like frantically, and almost like you can it's sniffing and it's looking, and then it kind of backs off a little bit, and it brings its claw towards you, and it says, "You possess. You release." And then it notices the sound that other person was as they're stumbling through the forest. It turns its head in that direction, and then this dragon it goes completely invisible, and you feel this gust of wind just kind of pass right through both of you. But what you see is in the direction that person is running, you can see the trees in the forest. They'll shimmer and shake as if it's passing through all of those things. And this other person gets farther and farther away from you, and then you hear this scream, this deathly scream, as you can probably presume it met a very similar fate to this other individual that's now in front of you. What would you like to do now?
We don't see it anymore.
It's gone.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, really dodged a bullet there. Woo! Yikes.
I'm gonna.
What did it mean by that?
I don't know. I'm actually gonna, on my horse, I'm going to the person who fell on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm checking for like any sign of life, because I don't want to believe what I just saw.
Okay, very good.
I kind of like shake off Fox's question. I'm like, I look at you.
Yeah.
And ponder your question, but then I
to-
just like.
Yeah.
We're all in. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yikes.
Okay. So you go down to this person. First of all, what does Lukthaen think he's looking for first?
He's checking for pulse or something.
Yeah, absolutely.
Picking up an arm, like making sure it's still a corporeal being.
Right, of course. Yeah, so you go and pick up that arm. It is definitely still whatever excuse for flesh you can call it at this point. But you can definitely tell that the life has essentially been kind of drained from it. It's more pale than you thought it was under this layer of dirt that it has. And as you're looking around, you see, as you're kind of inspecting its body, you see around the person's neck a sight that you guys have seen before of what look like almost like dragon scales or something of the like. And these a very, very dark green color, kind of inserted or grafted along its neck. And as you continue to kind of inspect the body, you see it has very humanoid arms, but it gets to like the hands and the fingers. It's more than just fingers. They're like almost like claws, very sharpened claws. And if you were to look even a little bit further, you would also notice that its teeth, are a little bit bigger. They kind of protrude a little bit farther. Definitely more rigid or more. What's the word?
Protruding or sharp?
Sharp, yeah. But I was looking for something a little more colorful. But
Jagged.
Thank you. That's better. I like that one. More jagged, more not straight, and definitely would not feel good if it were to bite you.
But this changed. Like this was a different. We didn't see the scales or like claws.
Well, you didn't notice. You're still about 100 feet away.
So it's
you
not
didn't.
Like
You
it
didn't.
Changed upon.
Correct.
Okay.
Well, you don't know. You don't know. But from the distance that you were at the time, you wouldn't necessarily have noticed these details. It's only upon physical inspection of the body that Lukthaen is able to see this. Not sure what you guys are doing or what he communicates to you.
So when I see that, and I'm pretty sure that this being has met its end, I start ruffling through my bag, my personal belongings, and I don't even look up to you all, but I say very loudly, who has dragon pots? And I'm looking for I don't remember what we collected, like scales, teeth, bones, pieces of dragons.
Yeah.
I think you have
scales. Yeah. One of you guys has the scale. Y'all have that stone from the dragon that y'all killed. And you
had a piece of a scale that fell off the grafter dude that we killed. So
So I pull this scale out of my bag and I say, "Do any of you have anything like this?"
Not other than what Deckard had told us. Yeah, and in my amulet.
I think the dragon was alluding to this.
Oh. Of what you possess?
Yes, I'm like physically holding the scale up.
We heard the release and all that too, right?
Yeah, you heard the dragon speak, but of course you didn't know what he was speaking to until Luke's theory now.
I don't know what power this possesses, but it will make me, and by extension us, a target if I remain to hold it. So if it better be worth it if I am going to keep it in my possession. We could face that. I mean, it touched this poor creature and it met its end.
Well, we also have not in our possession, Fail, but,
at your mention, I will actually address Fail. And I will say, do you understand any of what just happened? Is this dangerous?
Well, and he takes a further look at it, and recalling what he knows, is like, he says, this being is clearly some type of specter. I'm not sure what you all know about ghosts, but Many believe that ghosts exist because they have some type of unfinished business, or perhaps their remains have been disturbed in some way.
Is it possible that the scale deterred the specter from us instead of attacking us for it?
So Fayal obviously dismounts and goes to kind of join next to Lukthaen, inspecting the body as well. And he observes the keen difference, right? The very obvious difference is that you simply have it, whereas these individuals, were infused with it, right? It was a part of them. So perhaps that was enough. Perhaps it knows that you still have the opportunity to make a choice.
I don't want to be this thing. I certainly don't want to end up as this thing.
Indeed. Well, these individuals were coming from seemingly the same direction we are headed. Perhaps our answers lie forward.
And how is this person dressed? Like, are they in like rags? Like, do they seem like they were like some kind of prisoner? Are they like dressed in regular clothes?
Yeah, so a little bit more the first one. Very, very ragged, very unclean. They haven't been kept up with, or there's no sense of hygiene. So, prisoner, or maybe even slave.
Experiment victim, something like that.
But again, you guys have seen this before, right? Where people have been, controlled in some way. So, yes, more of the first thing. Doesn't appear to be maybe anyone of importance. They're not wearing any kind of fancy jewelry, or certainly no weapons of much to speak of, other than presumably the claws and the teeth that they probably used. So, what would we like to do now?
I will hold on to this for now, but if we face any kind of danger like that, I will dispose of the item.
If you'd like, I can hold on to it.
No, I would not deign to put you in that kind of danger. If I'm going to accept responsibility for it, then it will be on my person.
I understand, but as a someone more martially adept, then I might be better.
Yes,
and
well,
protect.
I can protect myself at a distance, which I think would serve me well in this situation.
If you think that's best.
And I have a horse now, so I can travel.
So I think,
you.
of course,
Thank you for the offer.
I think we should keep heading to whatever destination these poor souls came from, and figure out what exactly is going on there, as our own quest seems to also be headed there as well.
Indeed.
Well, and with us going into something where a specter might just swipe us out, I guess. Also want to say sorry for the roughhousing earlier. That was something. Obviously, we gave you good berries, but that's what If we're a family, if we're a party, siblings, doing a little tussling every now and then. Maybe just keep that in mind. But
Fox, you're not responsible for others' actions. And then with that, Aust is going to mush his horse along.
Okay.
Wow.
That's the horse.
We're gonna
Okay.
we're gonna have to work on Mr. Prince over here. So.
Okay. As you guys continue in this direction, again, you see much of the same thing. The very, very dead trees and foliage, or lack thereof. You continue a little farther along, probably another few hundred yards, and before you get to, you see a wall a literal, actual wall. You guys are coming upon it. It's not that tall. It's probably about 10 feet, but there's definitely enough space for guards to be kind of patrolling across the top. As you make your way, as you get closer and closer, you can kind of see one pass by every now and then. You guys are probably a few hundred feet away before you actually get to it. What would you like to do?
Thing in you is like clip clop, clip clop. I can't.
Does anyone know what town we are approaching?
Fael probably pipes up, telepathically, of course. Not a lot of pipes involved, but he's like, I know this was the direction of the town of Denwood. The very same town that Arlo's friends suggested that many people also possessing dragon scales may have come from. So yeah, you guys are getting closer and closer to this wall. Before you actually get there, the wall itself, it's definitely old. You can tell it's been there for a while. There probably used to be, moss and stuff like that growing upon it. Definitely very, very well weathered, but also well maintained. It's not broken down or anything. It's still well intact, but it definitely looks like it's been here a while. And again, as you guys are getting closer, you see a guard or two pass every now and then. What would you like to do with that information?
I mean, as far as we know, we're approaching a town that has no point of being aggressive.
Yeah.
I think we're just approaching the town.
Okay. So you're just going to walk straight up to the wall that you see right now?
I mean,
if there's a gate,
anything?
yeah.
Is there,
I'm not going to just ride up to a wall and be like,
right.
Skyrim it.
But you also...
From 9 3/4.
But again, right, but you guys have been walking in parallel to the road.
Yeah.
Right.
So I think we'll probably rejoin the road to then go to the gate. Yeah.
So don't go to the wall, just kind of cut through the forest. Just want to make sure the directions are right.
I think that's, yeah.
Slightly before we would approach the wall, we hit the road.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
We're not going to be weirdos that just pop out of the forest right next to the wall and then...
Right.
I mean, but it's probably why there's guards. All right. I will skip past all of my Monty Python references.
God, I was sitting here. I'm not going to say it.
Fight in your general direction!
Everything in me was like...
Your father smelled
Can we do it?
Your mother was a hamster and your father smelled of elderberries.
So good.
Alrighty, where are we? Nope.
No, I feel bad.
No. Again.
And
saved us from a bunch of copywriting.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, right.
Yeah, there's plenty of dialogue I've already ripped off.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll save that.
But next time, let the intrusive thoughts win.
Yeah.
Like, that's just what we have to realize.
Okay. So yeah, you guys go ahead and cut your way a little bit northwesterly. Wait, easterly. I still always have to never eat sour watermelons. I still have to do that all this time for 30 years now. But yeah, you kind of make your way northeasterly towards where presumably the wall and the road probably meet. You get to this area. Actually, let me pause real quick. Let me just read ahead so I don't skip my own notes. All right. So again, you guys make your way diagonally through the forest. You meet up where the road and the wall meet up. As you rightfully presumed, there is a gate, and there are, but it's open. The road kind of turns away, so you don't necessarily have to go into the city, but the gate is open, and there's probably a couple of guards stationed at the gate. So what would you like? So as you guys approach, so would you say you just kind of come up through the forest, or maybe you go to the road first and then
I
head
think
in?
Yeah,
we'd go to the
imagine
road and then
that.
come up the last little bit on
Cool.
the road.
Also,
Yeah.
also, what time is it about now?
Yeah. So it's still probably like mid-afternoonish. You've probably only been riding maybe a couple of hours, so it's not crazy.
So we're thinking like 2, 3 o'clock.
Yeah,
like that
ish.
sort of like ish.
Yeah, so it's definitely mid-afternoonish, but again, still very gray though.
Right.
So lots of haze and cloud cover.
Love that.
Yeah,
Yes,
super
cozy.
moody. Yeah. You know,
Fuck you, direct.
no, yeah, definitely, right? So there's no harsh shadows.
That's my RP for
Like all these scenes are going to look beautiful because there's no shadows. Yeah, all these shots going to be beautiful. Outstanding, right? Fuck you, the sun.